Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time, thanks very much for stopping by. We're having a look at a map today in Farm Sim 15 Gold, and this is the OGF USA map. If we look at our cover plate here, yeah, there we go, by Bernie SCS. You inherited a small farm, now you can prove whether you're a good farmer. All doors opened with O, which of course does mean that you need the map door trigger. So here we are, nice map. After having had a good look around, I've got to admit this is probably one of the oddest maps I've seen so far as the choice of some of the things that are on it. I'm not knocking it though. It could be really cool, just depends where your interests lie. Couple of issues. One, it, like a few other maps that I've looked at, it has an audio file that plays while the map is loading just prior to the start button appearing. And whereas the last one sounded like someone throwing ducks and chickens in a grinder, you're going to want to turn your volume down for this one too, because it sounds like you've been dropped into the middle of like an industrial laundry or something. So, I mean, I have heard some that are quite good. I remember the old family farm one. When you first dropped there, it actually told you a little story about the farm. But yeah, there you go. So just keep the volume down a bit. Do not need to unzip, unrar, or in any other way decompress the map. When you get it, it's ready to go. Here's your spawn point, and this is Baker Farm. There's several different farms on the map. I think this is the only one you don't have to use map buyable objects to get past the barriers for. Some sort of strange texturing on the ground here as well. That's another thing. The textures on this map are, well, weird. Some of them, like this particular texture, I would assume this is wheat. Yeah, not quite sure. But here you are. On the positive side, this sort of thing appears everywhere. Although, of course, this is kind of it's supposed to be a US map, so you would expect anything to be labeled in English anyways, but we have very, very nice, clear, concise labeling. For that, thanks. Big thanks. See what I mean? Fertilizer, there's just no doubt that's what you're getting. So, there you go. And again, we get this kind of strange texture on there. Everything else seems reasonable. A little bit different as well. Appears like we have some sort of cotton and other things growing through the grass, but there you are. Ooh, I like that tree. Okay, let's carry on here. As I say, this is your spawn point, but it's not really so much of a farm. Other than you have a couple of vehicles, you have the ability to buy yourself some seed and some fert, and you got a couple of buildings, which of course do use the, as I said, map door trigger to work. There we go. Ooh, well, they've hidden away our cedar and our fert sprayer in there. Alright, so I do have a truck somewhere on the map. Unfortunately, when I reset it, they don't reset to this farm. So let's start the ball rolling by just buying ourselves a new one, because the one I had was actually parked here, but it was lemon yellow, which is not exactly my favorite either. Alright, now let's have a look at our card of information. Ooh, lucky we picked today. It's going to be our only... Oh, I just want to do something else here first. There we go. I don't like to leave the time set to +5, because who knows how long it'll ramble on. Now back to our info card. Here we go. So, as you can see, the bog standard crops right across, plus compost soil. So you do need the ZZZ compost mod added as well. And we have some piggies and some biffs. So, as for sale points, well, we're not shy of them. We've got Anderson Farm, which has nothing. We've got the beef trigger, which buys beef. Here's a weird one. Biogas for silage. Biomass for wood chips. The Budweiser buys barley. The conserved silos buys most of your grains down to corn. Continental does the same. You got the garden center, which buys your composted soil. You've got the Mount Weather Station that buys canola. Mount Weather Station Pioneer. Oh, what do we got here? What the heck is this? Oh, I see. Okay, we got the Mount Weather Station that buys canola, and we've got Pioneer, which is a mill that buys these grains. Then we got the Pig Trigger. We've got a place called just plain Station that also buys the same as these. We've got the train station that buys sugar beets. We've got the train station that buys potatoes. So I guess each of the separate triggers at each of the places is also labeled. Wow, can make it a bit of a chore to figure out what the heck is where, but there you go. Yeah, oh, here we go. $22 eggs. I love that. That's just crazy. And here's our first look at the map. Again, it is a little odd. You'll notice all the fields are fairly, rectangular. A few of them have a cutout here and there, but that's all right. It means they are certainly worker friendly, and due to the size of the map, you're going to appreciate that fact. Yeah, here's the other pickup, and it was reset to there, wherever that is. Doesn't really seem to be anything, does it? Or actually, I guess that's where I was when I went to reset it, and it just simply did nothing. So it didn't reset another one. It's not just cloning them. No, it don't appear to be. But we're going to... currently we are, I believe, here. Let's just have a look. Yeah, we're up there. So yeah, we're right here where all of this gear is. And there's the shop down there. So yeah, we are on the Baker farm currently. I'm going to pop into that vehicle. There we are. We're out here now. As you can see, pretty much smackety dab in the middle of the map-o. So, lots of traffic. Here's another thing that's really nice. As you can see, Baker Farm, Miller Farm, biogas plant, signage. Yes, indeed, real, functional, actual, pointing to where it should type signage. So, that was the shop, of course. In case I forgot to sort of push that your way. Here we go. Here we've got the compost, or the garden center, I guess they would call it. So there's your composting plant with compost and poop. Yahoo! Let's have a look at the corn texture. Corn texture looks a little more normal, although again, we've got these odd red colorations on the leaves and such, but oh well. It's okay. Yeah, just odd. And they're certainly not high-res textures, so I'm not sure why the changes were made. Okay, the biogas plant. And like pretty much everything else on the map, it is large, impressive, and in many ways multifunctional. Okay. Let's have a little look around. We have covered silos. This isn't one of them, but right beside us is, of course. We've got a spot here for what would appear wood chips. But here's our big bunkers. We've got the stock FS15 tip for the digesters, but he's been nice enough to add a little bit of a ramp. I don't know that that'll actually be high enough to allow you to tip with a trailer as opposed to a bucket, but there you go. Oh, these are both silage as well. Storage for your vehicles. Yep. Quite a bit of it, actually. And a fueling point. And again, good labeling. Right? Shows you can get your ferts there. Shows you what's going on here. Very nice. Very nice. As I said, most of the tip points on here are quite elaborate. Well, most of the structural areas here are quite elaborate. All right, and then right across from there we have the Pioneer, which of course bought most of the grains, I believe. There we go. Again, very, very clear as to what they do, right? This buys wheat, barley, rape, etc., etc., you know, and they offload this side. They're you're not going to come out shy of signage here to figure out where stuff goes. So, and then of course you would simply come around this side, dump, dump, dump all your grains, and away you go. So yeah, that's Pioneer. Again, if we look at the map, you can see where we are. Is up in that upper area. Baker Farm, directly above us, is where we started. So what we're going to have a look at now, is our first buyable object, which is another farm. So there, yeah, like I said, everything is really nicely labeled. I'll sure give it that much. Just up the road here from the Pioneer, we have the Coleman Farm, and our first example of needing the big bucks. Alright. And the entire area, like for a long way around, everywhere you see that white fence, you can't cross that. So unlike the other ones we've looked at where you could sort of sneak around the boundary, no. This guy's really closed these in. So let's have a look, shall we? Do you want to buy Coleman Farm? Hey, look, they've actually done all the labeling and stuff properly. $250,550. No debates allowed. Poof. There we go. And that disappears, as do the barriers all around it. So, let's grab our peek up. Silly bloody name. And have a look at the Coleman Farm. Alrighty. Not sure what that massive pilo is about. Well, it would be a water outlet, I would think. Geez, I don't know. Be honest with you, that seems like we paid a fair chunk of money and didn't get too much of a farm. So yeah, we can pick up ferts there. We can pick up seed here. Only why they decided to add another fert container in there, I don't know. Other than that, we have some storage. What do we have here? Open, says me. Ah, okay. This is simply our grain tip here. Well, alrighty, I suppose it does give you another location, more or less, but beyond that, I'm not entirely sure that that was a $250,000 worth of stuff. Yeah, that's not quite right either, is it? There we go. But nice, and again, you know, you could have gone real simple, but it makes it a little bit more interesting for your different points. So very good, very good. And now this side is open, and we find we can pop out here. Good time, I suppose. Let's get an idea of field costs. 4.34 hectares for 43K. Geez, that's not bad. So we're looking at about 10K per hectare. Oh, we got a fighter plane going overhead. Although odd enough, they're using the audio track from one of the old prop planes. So, well, there you go. I like the potato peck textures. So not all is lost. There you go. So this is Coleman Farm. And yeah, quick $250,000 and you can have a second farm. Alrighty, let's get the heckin' out of here. Although oddly enough, I have a feeling this is an American map made by someone who is not particularly American. Yeah, don't really need to be going that way, so I think we'll take our turn here and we'll head down to the Norris Farm. Oh, that's the biogas. We've already had a look at that. So here we've got the Norris Farm, and again shows you that is another entrance if you want to go to the biogas. So, ooh, will it work with the truck? No, I thought it might, but there you go. So, do you want to buy the Norris Farm? Yes, we have just enough money. There we go, another $250,000. Let's see what we got. We should probably grab a little more inheritance. I don't think that's going to get us through all of these. Oops. There we go. Let's climb back in our truck. Okay, so the Norris Farm, Alright. We get pretty much the same thing as we ended up on the other one, I think, by the look of things here. So there's our fertilizer. Here's our pickup for all of the various grains. Here's our seeds. Here's our tip. So yeah, it appears that basically $250,000 is just giving you various water pickup there, obviously. Various storage areas around the map so that you don't have to drag everything back to one certain farm. Alright. Or perhaps, again, as I say, if you're going to go multiplayer, you could assign different players different farms, I suppose. Or allow them to buy different farms, maybe have them work on your farm till they have enough money, and then they can move on to their own farms. Whatever sort of thing, I suppose that would work really well in that scenario. Alright, what do we want to have a looky next? Up this way is the garden center, the biomass. Basically, yeah. Then we'll head down to... oh, we've already looked at the garden center. That's where the composting plant is. So, went into farm shop, which is a little further along. Don't know that these are actually going to connect up, unfortunately. So, we go around that edge. Is that going to help us? Not really. Although that'll take us towards Georgetown. Let's go have a look at Georgetown, shall we? Yeah, near as I can figure, this entire map is based somewhere in Colorado. Well, around Georgetown, Colorado, I guess. But, so where the heck are we? Oh, alright, here we are. Yeah, Georgetown, Colorado. Welcome to Georgetown, Colorado. Alrighty. Let's head on in here. Here's your stockyard. And we have our beef sale here. We have our piggy sale here. And very active trains on this map. It is something you gotta watch out for. Because, apparently, even though they come whipping out of that tunnel only a few feet away from you, you're, yeah, they don't put the signs down. So you can get yourself a bit messed up, I think. Alright, here we have apparently lumber sale. So we're going to have to assume there is a sawmill. Let's just see if this helps us out at all. Beef trigger conserve silos. Okay. So this is that conserve silos. Here's our sale point. And then behind it we have the grain train station. Grain train. Which is, again, follow the signs, the grain train station. Here we go. Follow the signs, grain train station, no turns. Ah, here we go. And there's your tip point. Lovely. And there's a tip point for potatoes. So that was the other one. The one was the grain train, the other was just the train. Yeah. And then around the corner we have Walmart. Yeah, great, eh? And at Walmart we can apparently sell eggs. Hola. What do we have here? All-way? All-way. Ah, alright, this is just another way in here. Alrighty, so... Oops. A bit weak on the turn there. Oh, goody. We got McDonald's across the road. Well, now I just want to, puke. Alrighty. Oh, nice driving. Sorry, buddy. Ay, 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 ay. There we go. Let's head up here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we can get there this way. And go have a look at what they call the fun park, shall we? Oh, it's the police. Alright, Fort Bravo, Georgetown, Family Fun Park. There we go. And we can come in here. Morning, 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 morning. And, oh my goodness, look at this bloody place. See what I mean? This has got to be one of the strangest maps I've ever seen, man. I mean, really, really cool, but nonetheless, I mean, you know, it's almost like a freaking RPG here or something. And I don't know how to get out. Oh good, there we go. Yeah, leave it to me to get lost in a square room. That's bloody unbelievable. Well, that is one crap looking rusty Ferris wheel. You wouldn't catch me up on that thing, I'll tell you. Alright, well, ooh, and a roller coaster. It's really cool. Alright, like I said, it's nothing if not absolutely bizarre, this map. Alright, well, thank you muchly. Good to see y'all. Have a nice day. That's my best American accent, by the way. Ah, my pants are stuck on the fence. Alrighty, so, well, that's just a little more custom parking across the road. If we carry on. Oh, wait. What is the, there's a chicken symbol. Way down there. So, one cannot pass up a chicken symbol ungotten. Ah, it's up that way somewhere. Alright, we're just gonna have to go hunting. Alright, well, apparently that was just a misprint over field 11. There shouldn't actually be a chicken symbol in the middle of it. Okay, well, now we know. Not a biggie. Oh! Not a biggie at all. Alright, gas station. Down this way we have the Anderson Farm, which I believe is another purchasable. Is it? Oh, look at that. We get to drive right on this one. Alright, a little bit of storage over there. Let's check out. Alright, looks like that's all this is as well. Same thing going on over here. Oopsie. Do. There's a water pickup. And there we get a little bit of seed. Oh, probably a tip point for hay bales, maybe. There we've got our fertilizer, water. Well, I don't remember buying any horses, which is a good thing because I would have liked the ones that actually move. No, alright, well, again, it appears to be just yet another, well, this one doesn't even have grain storage, does it? Okay, I guess, interesting. Alright, well, there you are. There you are. So, what we will do is head back up here, take that other fork in the road, and we'll go check out the grass wood, which I believe is our sawmill and such. Here we go. Down the hill. Ooh, little ways down the hill. Now, this was my biggest disappointment with the entire map, and you will see why very shortly. Let's if we head off this way, it will take us to our log station where we can sell logs. Ta-da! There you are. You can sell your logs. You can also go way up, and oh, silly truck. Oh, are you gonna make it? Alright. Just horrible, horrible understeer. And yeah, if you're really brave, you can come up here and tip your logs through there. We'll not be doing that anymore. Alright, that'll take me back into town, but what I sort of wanted to show you guys, and this is an unfortunate thing, and I'm sure the map author at some point will get around to fixing it. I don't actually see Sawmill. Log tip. Log tip. Yeah. No, there isn't an actual functional sawmill. This is just simply a log tip. Alrighty. However, what I wanted to show you guys is, let's go out in the woods and say we're going to cut down some trees. Well, that's where the problems start to really come in. Because, huh. Well, isn't that strange? What's, other than the fact that the frame rate's a little bit divey. But I drove into one part of the bush here, and like right off the end of one of the roads, and almost all of the trees, almost all, not all of them, but almost all of them, were a good 8-10 feet off the ground. Like you could actually drive under them. Yeah. Now, whether that was some sort of a map glitch and it straightened itself out on this effort, I'm not sure. Because I don't see any that are suspended now, which is nice. Really nice, actually. I'm glad to see that. Well, what an odd map glitch. Oh, here we go. I guess I came in on this side. Yeah, there's the road I came in on. And yeah, as you can see, yeah, I came in on this side. And, don't know. As I say, I'm sure the map author just missed that. I would assume you've got this sort of a view when you're planting trees, except from, you know, way the heck up here, and you're sort of dotting them into the map. And I can really easily see that you may not be able to check if every one of them has touched the ground, but definitely something that needs looked at. So there's your log mill, or lumber yard, as it is known here. Whoops. Yeah, you can do some major off-roading down here. Alrighty. There's those two particular facilities. Anderson Farm, the Budweiser plant is down there. It's just a tip point that takes barley. So, if we go down this way, I'm not sure. I think there's another road that'll take us up. Obviously the airbase is off that way, judging by the rate of climb of that thing. Oh my. And he dived a little bit and disappeared. Okay, we're over a huge forest, and it looks like this is a bridge to nowhere. So let's not even attempt to go any further. Ooh, I'm glad collision's on there. Alright. Yeah, there's a good look at your sawmill. Alrighty. A roller coaster and the Ferris wheel over the hill there. That's kind of cool. But let's see if we can get on to the next area here. I'm pretty sure that if we come through here, Do-do-do-do. Whoa. Calm down. What does that say? The Grasswood Company. We've already been there. Thank you very much. Alright, here we've got the Miller Farm. And this... Okay, we're gonna have to find the buy tag for that. Here's what we got to do. So got this gate? Nope. Lovely. So got this gate? No. Not there. Well, come on now. Be nice to me. Ah, there it is. The Miller Farm. 350 thou. We'll buy that as well. Alright, and what this gives us. There's our fertilizer. Appears to be just storage. A little bit of a rough go there. What the heck is this? Huh. Odd. Little device sitting there in a corner. Alright, let's have a look around at the rest of what we have. Beef. Beef what? Oh! Here we go. Oh, hello little cows. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, you just wait there. We'll be around. We'll be around to eat you soon enough. I mean, to visit you soon enough. Alrighty, through here. Huh. Apparently a cow bar. One form or another. Let's see the milk machine back here. Where am I getting a door trigger? Hello? Well, I think we'll figure that out when we get around the other side of it. Ah, here you go. Makes a little more sense. There we go. Nice. And yeah, you should be able to get your milk from here, I would think. We've got another point here. Ah, maybe this is where we get our milk. Interesting. Very interesting. I think we finally got a farm that's worth the money here. Ah, that was the calf barn. Interesting way to do it. Here's our liquid out. Manure. Right on. I do like this little farm. Definitely worth the purchase, huh? Oh, here's our regular cows. Whoa. That's quite the gate system. Hey there. There's your water. Clearly marked. I really do like that about this map. Oh yeah, sure. Now I open the gates, you all gonna leave, ain't ya? Up the hill, let's have a little look. Oh, and I hear the woolly crunchies somewhere. I hear sheep. There we go. There's the automated wool pallet. There's a water trough. Here's all our woolies. Hello. Excellent. Just nice little facility you have here. For sure. Nope. Okay. No. Here's our grain. And apparently, buying that was not good enough. Do you want to buy a cow barn for 150k? Sure. Well, this isn't a cow barn. What the heck are they talking about? Weird. It's more like a maintenance shed or something. What's this? Oh, this is where our chickens are? Oh, yeah. Oh, good. You do get to go down here. Oh, this is just too cool. We have an egg. Oh, you can come down here. Right on. I do like this little farm. This is one of the coolest farms I've been on. Oh. Hello, puppy dog. Yeah, most definitely. Pretty freaking neat. Pretty neat indeed. Even a spot for silage, eh? But it appears there are a bunch more things they'd like us to buy. So let's have a little wander around here. We're probably going to finish our episode down here. Let's borrow a little more money. This is kind of an expensive map here. Do you want to buy this cow shed? Sure. We want to buy everything. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Wow. Grass and straw. Okay. Kind of creepy looking cows, but whatever. What do you want to do? Buy this farm silo. Okay. What did we get? Ooh, holy smokes. Wow. See, remember what I was saying? It was yesterday's map or one before that had map buyable objects, and it was basically just opening gates. And I said I've seen ones where entire structures come out of nowhere. Yeah, this is one of those. Do you want to buy this silo? Okay. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, it just, your entire structure, your buildings and farms and stuff just changes radically. It's great. Alright, let's go down and see what these last couple are. Okay. We do kind of need to get up to the one top corner of the map, but... grain dryer for 110k, sure. Holy! Look at that. They say it's not like they had small facilities, is it? Wow. Alrighty. Pretty neat map. As I say, so far, other than a couple of floating trees. Well, do you want to buy a grass silo? Okay. Wood chips. Wow. Oh, there's piggies. Aha. Look. Ooh, nice facilities, eh? Look at this, guys. Pretty neat, eh? There's one doing push-ups. I don't know that we want you to be in that good a shape. There you are, doing the piggy roll. Nice. Wow. This is, yeah. Heck with buying them other farms there, man. This is the one you want, let me tell you. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can, a little cornfield for sale. This is pretty darn nice, wow. Not bad at all. A little bit confusing. You'd have to take you a little while to get used to where everything is. Even on this farm alone, I mean, this is bloody huge. Just huge. Wow. Alright. And... okay, I have no idea where my truck is now. Oh, this is the other one. That's kind of convenient. We've gone from the Miller Farm way the heck down there. To here. We are at a diner and a gas station. Whoopsie. We're just going to take a little wander over here so I can show you the last sort of area. Now there are a few tips, etc. we didn't exactly explore thoroughly. So this is Cheyenne Mountain. Some of you may have heard of this. There's a large military base there apparently. So, but again, this is what I mean, like you have just these odd sort of additions on this map. Can you sell anything or do anything down here? No, not really. You know? But it's just sort of this whole other area that kind of, you know, bet you haven't seen this on a map before is kind of what they're saying. And yeah, they'd be absolutely right. So here you are, you have an entire military base to explore down here. And I think, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed having a look at our OGF USA map here. It's really quite something. I would advise multiplayer. As I say, there are a couple of... ooh, there's your dum-dum secret bunker. Yeah, a couple of very small, minor glitches from what I've seen. Other than that, though, hey, I would recommend it. It's pretty darn cool. Ooh, can we have that? Neat. There you go. So, there you go, guys. Hope you liked. This has been Species 7 with another map review for Farm Sim 15. And these are a little nicer from a distance. The textures are really low quality. And, yeah, there we go. The OGF USA map 2015, Bernie SCS. What? Yeah, SCS. And there will, of course, be a link to the map in the description down below. Thanks for joining me for this. Please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And above all, take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.